G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back in this Elder Scrolls Online playthrough on the Nightblade, the Breton Nightblade. Let's have a look at what we've got to do around here. Swine Thief. Swine Thief, Swine Thief. Who needs somebody to deal with a Swine Thief? That's me. Swineherd Wigton.
Twice cursed pig thieves. Daggerfall is full of them. They steal anything that's not nailed down. They even stole my livestock.
You were robbed?
This was no simple robbery. It was grand larceny, and I know who did it. The font stole my glutton. He's been itching to put my prized pig on his menu, serve him up in a stew at his wretched inn. Glutton's missing, and I just know Lafont took him.
Have you reported this to the Watch?
They said to take it up with the magistrate, but that takes too long. Poor Glutton doesn't have that much time. I need someone to rescue him before he becomes a ham sandwich.
I can find your pig. Poor piggo. I'm sure it would taste great though. Alright, so Gregoire Lafont. Where's the piggo, mate? Gregoire?
Welcome to the Rosy Lion, friend. Have a seat, and I'll pour you a mug of something strong.
Swineherd Wigton said you might be able to help me.
Did he say I stole his damn hog again? I didn't. Not this time, not last time, not ever. Do you see a pig on a spit in here? Most likely Glutton broke out and started rooting in the alleys again.
Does Glutton get into the alleys often?
Every time the pig escapes, Wigton accuses me of thievery. Every time! Ugh, what a nuisance. Look, check the alleys in the northeast section of the city. The sooner that pig's found, the sooner Wigton will shut up and leave me in peace.
I'll go have a look.
Go on. I'm sure you'll find that hog of a pig rooting around in the northeast alleys.
Hey, Hogger, what are you doing? Seeking a tenant. I've already done this, haven't I? Are you an adventurer of a good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too drunk? Too low, when I say drunk, but too low in funds to afford one? How would you like a free inn? That's right, completely free, no catch. Just seek out Falande de Mari. I already did this. Or maybe it's just like there's lots of these lying around, and I hadn't read that one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so northeast alley over here.
What to ask?
Somebody just stepped on a chicken. Where are you? Oh, there we are. Glutton. What are you doing with these vines? The pig devours a huge chunk of the strange thorny vine. What have you gotten into now, pig? The pig squints up at you before returning to its feast. It devours the tender roots with a surprising gusto. I see how you got your name.
What are you doing near that vine? You won't live to reveal our secret.
Some tough guy talk there, pal. For a dead guy. Glutton took off. Glutton back. There's Glutton. Let's have a talk. The pig pauses eating long enough to look up at you with tender affection before going back to its meal.
You found him! You found my wonderful little Glutton!
Yeah, your pig was in an alley, chewing on a strange vine.
I bet Lafont was hiding him there, until he could turn poor Glutton into ribs and chops. But now I've got my prized pig back.
I don't think Lafont had anything to do with it. And I've seen vines like that before.
Lafont's guilty of something, I'm sure of it. But what do I care about strange vines? Talk to Jagosh over by the Mages Guild if you're so interested. He knows his plans. Sold me some herbs one time when a glutton ate something that upset his tummy.
I'll ask Zagash about the vines. Zagash Grow Korlag. Zagash Grow Korlag works with the Mages Guild and is something of a plant expert. Wigton suggests that I ask Zagash about the strange vine I found in the alley.
When you visit the shops and markets, be sure to tell them the dagger...
Ah, someone new to talk to. Are you here for something specific or just to say hello?
Wigton said you might know something about a strange thorny vine?
A strange vine? Unusually thick and covered in thorns? In the city? Son of a troll! I've seen such vines to the north. They're connected to the Bloodthorn cult. A clear indication that the cult is corrupting the land. Be wary of those vines. Wherever they appear, the Bloodthorn cult isn't far behind.
I have some questions about these vines.
Well, don't dawdle. Ask your questions. I don't have all day.
Tell me more about the Bloodthorn cult.
They're death mages led by the cursed Reachman Angoff, the Gravesinger. I heard they were causing trouble north of Glenumbra. They must be getting bolder if they're operating in Daggerfall.
Who's Angoff the Gravesinger?
Angoff's a Reachman, one of those magic-cursed savages from the border of Bang-Korai. But he's more than that. He's a necromancer. They call him Gravesinger because he made a deal with the Daedric prince, Molag Bal.
Great. Tell me more about the vines.
Angoff and the Bloodthorn cult used them for some foul purpose. If you see the vines, that usually means the cult is active in the area. The vines spread an evil poison through the soil. It's a hateful substance that kills everything it touches.
Well, we got some swine herder. Breeches, they are light. They add 704 maximum stamina, and they reduce the cost of roll and dodge. Why not? Why the heck not? Okay. Anything else we can do in here? What's this? Basil Fernandre. Whoops. The Fighters Guild.
It's been so long since I was in the field.
Basil?
Sounds of battle. Welcome to the Fighters Guild. You look like the capable sort. Have you come to answer the Guildmaster's challenge?
Challenge?
The Worthy Crusade of the Fighters Guild. Surely you've heard of it. We have a new Guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk about it for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Ha! I can tell we'll be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
What's this crusade you mentioned?
Our new Guildmaster is an Argonian named Sees All Colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their dark anchors. You might have seen them already. Enormous chains fall from the sky. Plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside.
What do I get in return?
Excellent question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know when the council will come looking for more hands.
Alright, I'm ready to join the Fighters Guild.
Then let me welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra. You're in luck too. Sees All Colors herself is here, upstairs. She often has tasks for new recruits. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Will do. Skill line gained. The Fighters Guild. Ooh, arm yourself with Meridia's Sacred Sword and dispense a retribution. Dealing 6,000 physical damage to enemies in front of you and an additional 8,000 over 6 seconds. Silver Bolts. Fire Dawn Guards. I haven't played that DLC. That's the one DLC from Skyrim I haven't played. Fire Dawn Guards Hunter. Vampire Hunter Crossbow. Bolt to strike an enemy. Okay. Trapping Beast, Expert Hunter, Circle of Protection. Turning into the Witcher here. Sounds like fun. Intimidating Presence. Allows you to intimidate NPCs in conversation. Sounds like fun too. Alright. Sees All Colors.
Comrade, we have need of you. Will you fight by our side?
What did you have in mind?
The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
What would you have me do?
As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them outside of Daggerfall. You can proceed from there.
I'll see it done.
I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the wilds nearby at Riverden Falls.
Alright. Sounds like a bit of fun. What's this? Adventurer's Almanac, 2nd edition. By Scordo the Knife. Welcome back, Scabs. Bet you thought I'd never even have enough material to write a second one of these. Well, you'd be wrong, of course, because here we go again. Far be it from me to overlook a chance to educate the next generation of meat puppets, lining up to make a few drakes. Vardenfell. This dusty heap of rocks and mushrooms features some prime pickings for the discerning mercenary. If you can get over how ornery the Dark Elves can get about their gods and their dead relatives, you can score some choice jobs from the fixers in the Hall of Justice in Vivek City, and tell Traylan he still owes me gold for the last card game he cheated his ass off to win. Alright. And we're done. That's all you get from me this time, Tuskbait. Maybe next time Uncle Scordo will serenade you with some awesome knowledge and experience once he finds out where the next bunch of jobs happen to be. Just don't horn in on my work. If I'm on the same contract, you hear? Stay frosty. Oh yeah, and tusk off, you losers. So he's got some information on the Clockwork. I can read it all. Clockwork City. Look, I'm not saying this place exists, but I know a guy who says it does, and if you can get inside, there's plenty of work to be done inside the creepy locals ain't got time to deal with, or consider beneath their interests. You know, I don't care. People look down on us orcs all the time, but are happy to open their pouches when they need something's head smashed in. Losers, pit fights. Now we're talking. You hear about those new fighting leagues that opened up recently? Love it. Action, bloodshed, beatdowns, and winners take all. You don't lose. You get pitted against the best, the worst, and the worst of the worst. You ever see a guy just run around in a fighting arena trying to figure out which end his sword goes in the other jerk? It's a wonder these mooks can even get into their armor. I always put my gold on the pit daemons. Buy. Easy money. Long as there ain't an Argonian on their team. What are you gonna do? Breathe underwater? Ha! Alright. Scordo the Knife. Wonder if we'll meet up with Scordo the Knife.
Welcome back to the hall. Remember your...
For 10,000, I can buy a Fighters Guild banner. It's just all furniture, isn't it? Oh man, I thought you'd have something like weapons or something. What about you, sir? Do you sell weapons? You're the armsman.
Fine goods for all chain breakers. Come on over.
Chain breakers? Oh yeah, you do. You sell some training gear. What type of training gear you got? Maple bows, shields, axes, steel swords. It's level 20 stuff. It's level 15. Alright, buddy. Well, I know what you do. It's got to be an armor around here, right? Sorry, for armor. Oh, anyway, let's go. Report. Oh, here's the first edition. Scordo the Knife. Buy Scordo the Knife if you like me or you want to be like me, which is understandable. You've got talents people want. More importantly, talents people will pay for. Demand for people like us is high these days. So I took the trouble of writing down my best leads. Why? I couldn't take all these jobs if I wanted to. And selling these books is a nice little score on the side. If you stole the book and pay for it, go and pay for it. Unless it's a lending library, then steal it and we'll call it square. Mooches. Crafting writs. They don't call me that knife on account of my forge work, but when I'm in town between jobs, it pays to check the notice boards, grab a writ, hammer on some things, get paid, and find the tavern. Easy money. Guilds. Easiest route to steady work, join a guild. It's what they're for. They might seem obvious and stupid in my book. Almanacs cover everything stupid. If you like solving problems with violence, legally the Fighters Guild has you covered. Plus they've got guild halls all over Tamriel. I don't endorse the illegal sort of killing, but I hear the Dark Brotherhood accepts all kinds of murder contracts for hire. Maybe blood isn't your thing, but riches definitely are. I could say hypothetically there might be some sort of thieves guild that organises that sort of sneaky business. Again, Almanac, just being thorough here. The Mages Guild may seem exclusive, but they got needs too, so pay them a visit even if sorcery isn't your thing. They've got locations in most cities. Now, if you're looking for a big score, and maybe don't got a lot of sense, go get in the good grace of the Undaunted. They've got enclaves in the major capitals and treasure piled higher than Red Mountain that they're just itching to give away, provided you're crazy enough to do what they ask to earn it. War, the three armies never stop fighting. Throw your lot in with the Alliance, get to Cyrodiil and the Imperial City and reap the spoils. Plenty to go around for the victors. And don't forget folks in those war-torn regions need help. More help than anybody. Whether you want to charge them is your business, but there is always towns out there in need of some help. Regions of interest, some places just have more need of people like us than others. I don't just visit Hrothgar because it reminds me of home. Orsinium's got a big demand for tough types to go out and pacify the wilderness, and while I can't say it's conventionally profitable, Craglorn is such a crazy place that half the time the stars are following it's raining treasure. Don't forget to check the boards on the way out of town. At least on the Gold Coast in Hughesbane, bounties and all sorts of other odd jobs find their way onto the boards. From folks who aren't picky about who solves their problems. The last word, there you go. All the ways I know how to keep busy in this business. I'm not saying you've got to go and do all this stuff every day, but you could if you wanted to. And don't value sleep. Don't go thinking you can buy this copy and be done with it. Times change, and when they do, Scorter Knife's gonna write it up, or write it down, save up. Tips welcome. Missing persons. So we're getting reports from the locals of people going missing. We've interviewed a few family members, but we've yet to find any common threads. The whole thing feels wrong somehow. I'm aware we don't follow up cases like this without a patron, so I'll leave the matter in your hands. Should one of the nobles in the area vanish, we'll make our investigation a high priority. 8 keep you. Guard Regine Knight. Okay, how we go?
There is an urgent task for you.
Better?
No messages for you right now, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear otherwise.
Did she say what she wanted?
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract, a huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
Were you here for me or were you here for somebody else? Alright, anyway, let's go find Merrick. Merrick and Aelif. Just outside. Oh, looks like there's an event going on. Looks like there's an event going on, folks. So if you're into that type of thing, best log in and get it done. Me, I'm sticking to the stories. Merrick. Aelif.
This worm was a disappointment to Aelif. He was not much of a fight.
Thanks, Stendar. You're with the guild?
Sees all colors, Semi. Are you alright?
If the divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek?
Yes, you thought a Daedric anchor might drop here?
As you say. There won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell north of here, near Aldcroft.
What do you want me?
Here, if you please. Aelif, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
And you, Merrick? Off he goes. The worm cultist. A tall note from Jessen. Mistress, we know where he shall be. We will remove the foul resolute from the battlefield. We shall return to the island tower. We have completed our task. Ever faithful Jessen. Molag Bal relic. A small relic in the shape of the Daedric Lord's infamous mace. A worn gear from a dwarven ruin. Oh!
Cease your meddling, scum. The Redguard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus. Nothing you can do can stop it!
Dark Moons! What was that?
Mortum Vivicus?
That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion?
Who was that?
Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick.
She said she's after his soul, she said.
It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride. Just the same, we must warn him, and the guild. Aleph will go after Merrick. Return to Seize All Colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go.
I'm on it.
Return to Daggerfall quick as you can, comrade. Seize All Colors must know.
I got it. Return to Seize All Colors. Now these Fighters Guild, I've never really got involved with a quest line. At least not in a series, so... Don't remember. I don't think I did in my original Elder Scrolls Online series. This isn't the Fighters Guild. This is the Fighters Guild. Right, buddy.
Back so soon, comrade?
Merrick and Aleph stopped the cultists, but a projection appeared to us, a Dremora woman.
A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say?
She talked about a Mortum Vivicus. I don't know what that is.
Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else?
She said she'd take a Redguard's soul. She's going after Merrick.
Merrick. This drives my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Aldcroft. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
Will do, Guildmaster. Alright, back we go. On the hunt. On the hunt for our friends. Let's see. Not too far from that particular way shrine, but we'll go right instead. At least right to this way shrine over here. Take this road. Down this way.
Welcome to the fight, comrade. Claws out and watch yourself.
Fools! You cannot stand against the might of Molag Bal.
Oh, let's get him.
More coming. Brace yourself.
Cease your meddling, mortal. The Master has plans for the Red Guard.
Spin to win!
What was that voice?
Quite the little ass. We're not done with you yet. You're too late. I found you. The Red Guard is mine.
Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
I got it. Run straight into a rock.
I think that's the last.
Merrick. Oh no!
My master has plans for your pure soul, Merrick. You should feel honored.
Merrick, comrade, what happened? Where did you go? Dosha, that such a weakling could take one such as Merrick.
Where did they go?
How would Aleph know? She was behind you.
Perhaps we wait for Cecil Colors? She said she'd rally the guild.
Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are more than smart enough to figure this out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists.
Who was that woman? Who kidnapped Merrick?
You didn't recognize the Tremora from her projection? I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually. This note mentions an island tower. Aleph wonders if it speaks of Dowerstone.
Dowerstone?
Dowerstone Vault. An old imperial tower on an island off the coast. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades.
I'll find him.
May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade.
Find the island tower? Merrick was taken to a town on an island nearby. I should go into this island in search of Merrick. I don't really want to be just going straight over the water though. Just in case I get torn to pieces. It's not too deep over here. The Named Daughters, Wyrus the Named Daughters, attributed to Glargil, the Speaking Oak. In olden time, elven time, Jeffrey didn't come. A naming of a creature's where did run. As all was chaotic and names were unknown, his gift was a name for each beast, plant and stone. Then all knew their places except men and mer, who plundered and ravaged wherever they were. I name you the earth bones, Jeffrey decreed, lord of the forest, rock root and seed. This heritage nurture henceforth be its guards, and designate worthies to act as its wards. Therefore, thereafter, did weird women watch over the green, from tundra to forest, from peak to ravine, reminding all creatures, be it tiger or worm, of their name and their nature and their function and form. Would-be corruptors who canker the green shall face Wyrus warning wherever they're seen, so tread woods with caution, respect Jeffrey's way, lest weird women watching abduct you away. Those weird women. Still need to go a little bit closer. Dowerstone, oh hello.
Comrade, to me.
Jofnir Iceblade?
Comrade!
Who are you?
I am Jofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She trains his soul for her master's dark plans.
Why are you here?
I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick. Stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Molag Bal.
I'll try to be. Into Dosha's lair?